Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message, and if you are not a Gemini, then it's absolutely your message, because it wouldn't find you unless you drew it into you. And it always comes at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Your life is about to change, and it is about to change for the better. There is absolutely happiness in store. The World card suggests that you have completed a cycle. And the Ten of Cups suggests that you're going to be very, very happy it's done. And that the completion of the cycle has led to a lot of happiness, a lot of emotional fulfillment and togetherness. So you're not alone here. There's people celebrating you, or realizing and recognizing that maybe you changed something, or you changed somebody's life, or somebody feels that you've changed their life. You've definitely found your stride. You've definitely found your happy spot. You've definitely found a sense of belonging, or where you belong, or this is what's coming into you. And it may not all happen all at once. No, this could be the rest of your life, right? But it's starting now, and you'll feel the difference. You'll feel the energy shift toward lighter and happier and inspired, right? Like, because that's really what it is being inspired and feeling like, oh, life has meaning, and life is like listen. It's almost like life is listening to me, right? It's like things are going the way that I want them to go. And it's not just about wants. It's about really feeling like you're doing something, and you're in the right spot and surrounded by people that you love. You could be starting a family. You could have finished up, or feeling like you're finishing up a cycle of I don't know. Let's see, because there's this card. What is it? This is a new beginning, or a new start, a new thought, or a completely new phase of existence. Something that you're exploring or thinking about, or it's just starting to register with you. Something that, I don't know, it just has a freshness about it. It's spontaneous, I guess, is what a good word for it. It's actually just a brand new start and a fresh start. I feel like you've never felt this. I'm going to say this. You've never felt this kind of happiness before. Not that you've never been happy before, but you've never felt this kind of happiness before. And I think because the Ten of Cups suggests that it's not just happiness, it's real, like, knowledge of the self. It's a real sense of belonging. So there's a wisdom here, right? And if you've ever heard the expression, I don't know, it's like the wisest people are the happiest people. So it's not based on something that's spontaneous or instantaneous. That's why I think the Page of Wands represents a freshness. Yeah, like something is really fresh and beautiful here. This could be good news of bearing a child, or a child coming into your life. And certainly if they're born now, they're going to be in Aries, right? It's definitely marking Aries season, right? Because this is Aries season right now. We're in Aries season. If something is born, it's going to have a lot of energy. It's going to have a lot of potency. It's going to, like, I don't know, finally become alive. It's spring. It's springtime. So get ready, because spring has for certain sprung. Okay, that's where your reading begins. Remember, please subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell, because I only go live here doing free public tarot card readings. I don't do it anywhere else. So if you want to participate, you gotta know and get the alerts. So be sure to be alerted. And then if you're looking for personal readings, I do provide those. I don't have a lot of time for them, so there's not a lot of time slots available, but they are open. So go to my website. It's the only place you can book with me, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule right there. So, God, this is really happy. So where is this leading? moving. You could have figured something out. Oh, that's why you're so relieved, because there was fear, sadness. That's what the Six of Swords implies. The Six of Swords implies a fear and a sadness. Oh, and a maturity. You're going to a place where you're now certain, you're now focused. You're not trying different things. You're owning something. You've really something, I don't know, really you prospered somewhere. And now something has matured. And that's what this is, that maturation. And then we have this, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about figuring something out, like clearing out the mind, putting it all into an order that helps to push you forward. So there could actually be movement here. You could be moving, changing something. It's not so much about change, it's just about progress and finally being able to put into action and do with what you understand now and what you know. So you're very happy about this. This could be a great announcement. This could be a great innovation in your life, or certainly a great opportunity to move or go somewhere. And then you have the Strength card, because you're strong enough for it now. The Strength card talks about a situation where you had to face your fears. You had to face your darker side. You had to, happy birthday, Douglas Anthony Denny. You had to face yourself, that part of yourself that's unruly and doesn't get along with others, right? It's the beast. But in doing so, there's a beautiful, in other words, you've tamed a beast. Whatever's happened, like something is now tamed to you. And it usually reflects, and now it's stronger because of it. You're stronger because of it. So facing some fear has not only closed up a cycle, it's of course made you so much stronger. And there's such a happy ending here. This is really like the happily ever after, now being able to figure out a way to move on. This is somebody, could be that you're very attracted to, that is very inspiring. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or simply somebody who is a leader, especially creatively. Somebody who has a lot of expertise. They would be known as very talented in what they do and who they are. They'd be known. Okay, so let's get a moon card, because we do have this beautiful Aries energy. Beautiful, God, but what is this all about? Communication is key. Gemini, it's you. It's all you. It's a new word, a new talk track, a new message, a new understanding, a new learning. But it's also, hold on, communication is key, but what is the communication? You're talking to somebody, maybe you're having a conversation and you're getting a whole new perspective on them. Interesting. So this could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or something that was very aspirational, something that you hoped for, or something that you wished for. So something you wished for, but you weren't quite sure it was going to happen. You have the star and the moon. So this is celestial and cosmic, and certainly you're drawn to it. It's also talking about an eclipse, the eclipse. So getting this fulfillment or wish fulfillment, aspiration, like you wanted a change. Maybe even an emotional change. You wanted this, okay? And this opportunity, or for somebody to accept the opportunity, or the opportunity presents itself to actually be yourself or know yourself and be willing to you have now the momentum to move forward. You have the resources to move forward. This could also be an opportunity that's offered to you by somebody who's older, very stubborn, very staunchly independent, somebody who's militant in a way. But it's a huge opportunity and it's a huge responsibility. But this is your card. This is also love. This could be a love connection. This could be a love connection with an Aries, a major attraction, somebody that you're naturally drawn to, togetherness, or simply a sense of they're offering you the opportunity, because this represents you too. This represents you, and ultimately they need you. And it's solid, it's sure, it's certain. So either somebody is offering you a commitment, or you've reached a stage in your life where you You are the answer to the problem. You are the solution that somebody was seeking. You are what everybody needed, or a very specific somebody needed. And this is solid. This is really, really happy energy. Of course, it could be engagement. It's just sure. It's certain of itself. It's going to be laid in stone. So you'll have a lot to share. You'll have a lot to announce or be happy about. Okay, let's get some more cards. Oh, deep knowing between two moons. There's an owl here. So remember I told you about wisdom? You know yourself, or you know your feelings, or you know somebody else's feelings. Somebody else's feelings are now known to you because you see two moons in the sky. It's almost like having that insight into somebody else's feelings or connections, or it just means cycles that you had to go through. There's going to be a change that's happening, and that change as well. All that glitters is all that glitters is in reverse. So it's almost like a change in the way you see somebody, or you see something, or a mask has been revealed, like a mask has been ripped off and demonstrated that not everything seemed like, it's almost like you're emotionally ready to change, or people are ready to change. Somebody's ready to change because everything looked good and everything looked wonderful, but it wasn't. It really, really wasn't. And so this emotional maturity and clarity kind of enables the way forward. Right? Leaving this kind of shallowness in the past, or leaving, yeah, what is this? Because it is in the past, but somebody's mask has fallen off. What is that mask? What is that mask? Oh, being seen, being in the spotlight, being very attractive, being wanted. It's like somebody desired you, or somebody wanted you. Somebody was very attracted to you. Somebody thought, you were really irresistible, or being completely contented within yourself, like feeling really confident about who you are and your way forward. Could be a wish come true if you were dealing with a Queen of Wands. So that is somebody who is really attractive to you, really abundant and charismatic in terms of abundant in their charisma, playful, happy, upbeat, strong in their powerful presence, strong in their capacity, strength. The Nine of Cups is fulfillment and enjoyment and happiness and emotional content. So this is confidence. Yeah, you're being very, very you feel very, very confident now, because you don't have to be anything but who you are. You can be true to yourself now, and it is yourself that is making things change. It is yourself that is the guidance system for, the way forward. So ultimately, you left behind these, it's like you've left them behind, or I don't want to say that. You're demonstrating every single day that authenticity is the way to go. So you really don't have anything to hide here. It's sort of just bam, out in the open. Just readjusting myself. Sorry, guys. So let's get a little bit deeper into bam. What is out in the open? What is out in the open? Oh, a passionate love, or a connection that you couldn't. Yeah, it's got to do, I think, with romance. It's something that you're drawn to. It's something that you're compelled to. Could be a resurrection of sorts, a resurrection of an old love or an old romance. Somebody that you're very, very connected with, or desiring, or still have a lot of sexual attraction with, or chemistry. This is also a strong attachment to the past. So it may not be a person, but it may be your past, something that always meant something to you, your home, where you come from, your roots, a strong attachment to something that you dreamed up when you were a kid. So it could be an idealism. It could be, I don't know. It could be just something that you believe in, but it's like you're driving it forward. There's a relentlessness to this because of that Death card. It's resurrecting in you, but now it's almost like it's time to let it be all that it can be. It's definitely faded, and it represents the ending of no, I don't think it's the ending. I think it's an intense attraction. I think it's a magnetism toward the past. Like the past, there's magnetism here. Can you tell me what this means, God? So yes, it could be. Oh yeah, it could be somebody. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde, Venus is in retrograde. Okay, so you had a lot of concerns with this person or this situation because you couldn't make up your mind about them. There was a lot of worry and concern. But there was still a very, very strong attraction. Maybe there was this sense of you can't keep your eyes off of it, but you didn't want to select it, or you had other options, or somebody had other options on the table that could have really frustrated you or worried you. There was a lot of concern there. It doesn't seem to be like there's a lot of concern now. If this is a personal connection, I would still wonder what is going on. Why? Where are the other choices, right? I would definitely ask, and communication is key. So maybe you're finally able to get to be able to ask the questions. But let me say this. This is too good of a moment and too good of an energy. You are in control of it, so don't let anybody else control it for you. Ask. Use your words and ask those questions. And put somebody under fire. Put somebody under the gun. There was a lot of kind of sadness maybe because somebody didn't choose you. Or there could have been a lot of, yeah, this is a person, they didn't choose you in the past. And you didn't know what they thought and you didn't understand why. And maybe you hadn't talked for a while, or somebody was deciding between two different people. And ultimately, that's the stalemate that gets broken. Why does it get broken? Why does it get broken? What, this stalemate, what changes? Your ability to see your way forward, or simply your ability to make a choice or make a decision. With regards to, yeah, you're making a decision because it's like, I don't have to be stressed anymore. I'm moving away from the stress. I definitely deserve better, and I'm standing up for anything that is draining me. I'm not deciding to be around that anymore. And as soon as you decide that, it's like things start to shift. And this is that sense of, okay, so yeah, the Fool card comes out in reverse, because if you moved in the direction of this person that stresses you out, then it would be a bad choice. God wants you to know that. You have too much going for you to be bogged down by somebody who was indecisive and stressed you out in the past. But it is a good opportunity to confront them. Just an FYI. And that confrontation, I think, is absolutely going to happen, especially with regards to maybe all that they took from you, so that you can defend what you needed to defend. This is a beautiful opportunity to actually stick up for yourself. Let's go to the extended. I want to get deeper into this. I'll see you guys there.